Hey, good job tonight, Mike. But was 3-2 going into the third last night, 3-2 going into third today. What was your message to them today and heading into that third period?
We talked about the fact we made the analogy that we get to see if we can pass this test tonight and win the third period. And we talked about the formula that was needed. We listed about 4 things that we needed to do, and they went out and executed. And so you can look back and say lesson learned, and we move forward. We tuck that lesson in our hip pocket and get ready for our next game.
Well, what were those 4 things then?
We had to be very conscious of our play at both blue lines. That never changes. That seems to be the one statistic that reigns true. If you take care of the puck at those blue lines, at the offensive blue line, make sure that it gets below the dots, either by carrying it or chipping it and go getting it. And then at our blue line, if there's a contested area there, it's a next zone mentality, get it in the neutral zone. So we did that. We had good, we ended up playing a lot in their zone in that third period, and we took good care of the puck. We didn't throw it away. We protected it. I think they used to call it Muhammad Ali, used the term rope-a-dope. And so we played with the puck against the wall and managed it very well there. And so we did a lot more better things tonight in the third period, which allowed us to pass the test.
All right, next, go ahead, Dina.
Hi, Coach. Great game tonight. So Gavin, Bayreuther, and Evan Polei, both, of course, Tyler Secura too. They all had great nights. What do you feel they really brought to the team tonight?
There was, I think, everybody brought. This season is so goofy, and I hesitate, apologize for that, but this was like a 3-game weekend, a mini series, if you will. And tonight was like game 3, it was the rubber match. And so I think the attitude, like, these are competitive men. And I think when you look at it like that they're going to bring a good amount of effort, and they're as close to their A game as they could bring. That was, those guys led the way because they got some production. But I thought everybody had that mentality. Let's win the rubber match here.
Elaine, go ahead.
So going forward, how do you get the guys to just completely maintain the momentum so you don't have a second period again like you did tonight?
Second periods like that are going to happen, Elaine. It's just the flow and ebb of the period. It's inevitable. I don't think that you can. You got to solve the riddle, and the riddle is how do you. They're always going to push back, and it's how you handle that pushback. We're never going to get away from that. And tonight we handled it better the way we responded in the third. Goofy things happen. Many people on the ice, even the young man that scored the goal, said he punched it in with his glove. But without replay and everything, you got to handle that. So it's another good lesson in being emotionally controlled and doing the right things and controlling the right things.
All right, last one for Coach here, Andrew.
Hi, Coach. So we came into the series versus the Stars, number 1 on the power play in the league, but we've dropped about 10 spots over the series, and we were 0 for 12 on the power play. Were you happy with how the power play looked over these last 3 games, or the things that we're going to be looking to improve on going forward?
It's a really good question because we had the power play meeting before the game, and we have a list of things that a power play needs to do. And there's 7 things on them, and we checked 6 of them off. The one that we didn't check off was putting the puck in the back of the net. But we, one of the things is we have to outwork the penalty killers. We did that. We have to retrieve pucks. We did that. We gained the zone. We let the puck work for us. We just didn't put the puck in the back of the net. And again, tonight, I thought that we did a good job of moving it and didn't find the back of the net. But overall, like, the one thing you don't want to happen is that power play take energy from your team. And that hasn't happened in this 0 for 12 stretch. We just didn't put it in the net.
4 points against your former team tonight. Kind of talk about what that was like.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was bittersweet when I left that organization. They were very good to me. I have nothing but compliments for that organization, but at the same time, it was awesome bringing it to them and winning 2 out of the 3 this weekend.
Hey, Gavin, Dina Weinheimer with the Sin Bin. So last night was a difficult night. You guys had to turn right back around. It started to feel a little bit like deja vu. What was your mindset kind of going into the third period to kind of keep that from happening again tonight?
Yeah, I mean, naturally, you when you're up 3-0, you kind of lay off the gas pedal, and a couple things happen. Next thing you know, it's a 1-goal game. But we learned from yesterday, and we played hard, and everyone played so well tonight. We played as a team, and I think that's the most important thing, and that's why we were successful tonight.
Elaine?
So the top line and top pair, which you are on right now, they've been playing really well together. You guys made up the bulk of the points tonight. Kind of talk about that relationship that you guys have going on right now.
Yeah, Andrew Peak's a heck of a player. During training camp, I was convinced that he was going to be a top 6 guy in Columbus, and I still believe that. He's so fun to play with. He moves his feet so well, moves the puck well. And it's honestly an honor to be able to play with a prospect like that.
Evan, Dina Weinheimer with the Sin Bin. 2 goals tonight. Congratulations on that. Can you kind of walk us through your first goal here?
It was just a hard play. We were in their zone, and the boys were playing good down low, got the puck to the point, and we were just shooting pucks on net, and it just happened to be a good balance. And the goalie, I'm not sure what the goalie was doing, but I'll take it.
Jeff Shadell?
Again, take us through that second one. I mean, look at that sweet pass from Carson Meyer. Like, you guys had that thing all worked out.
No, we talked about it on the bench. We talked about it on the bench where he was going down, and I was kind of following the play. I'm like, oh, maybe if I can kind of slip by Tuft and get open, maybe he'll make a play here. And when he made that toe drag around the D-man, I yelled for it. I'm like, Cars. And he's like, good thing you called for it, because I had no idea you were there. So it worked out the way it did. So.
Elaine?
This season, the team really seems to have each other's back, especially in intense situations like tonight and last night. Can you kind of speak to the kind of camaraderie that's on the team this season?
Well, it's my first year here, right? Like I'm loaned from St. Louis, but coming in and just first glance, I mean, everybody's friendly to me, and everybody's always got a smile on their face coming to the rink. We make it fun to be around each other, and I think that goes a long ways when it comes to being on the ice together. When you can all have fun and practice, we have a good time, and like I said, it falls through to being on the ice, and it's a great feeling from what I see here. So.
And then kind of speak to the response that you guys had tonight after the loss last night.
It was the exact same situation as we had last night. We were up 3-0 after the first, up 3-2 going into the third, and we had a conversation in the dressing room. It's like, we're right back where we were the other night, so let's go out and make up for what happened the night before. And that's exactly what we did. We went out, played hard. We didn't give them any chances in the third, and we pulled together as a team.